The vehicle is flipped over.
Hey, are you okay?
We begin with what started as a Little Rock police pursuit but ended with a 14-year-old dead, something the department never disclosed until Working for You started asking questions. A supervisor told the officer following the car to back off because they knew a child was behind the wheel. Working for You's Mitch McCoy is outside police headquarters tonight with an exclusive one-on-one interview with a mother still desperate for answers. Mitch?
Yeah, Laura, good evening to you at 10 o'clock. She has very little to go on, even now with the department releasing a little bit more information. The department has never publicly disclosed it until today. And the question is, would the department have released this information if it wasn't for online bloggers from Snarky Media Reports, or Snarky Media Group, who ultimately got an administrative investigative file? Take a look.
I'm still in shock.
That's Cindy Ortiz more than a year ago.
I still don't believe that my son's gone.
Today,
The last video, that one.
she watches the minutes that lead up to her 14-year-old son dying. Cindy's teenage son, Zane, is a passenger in this SUV. Police say the driver is a 12-year-old girl who took off in her parents' vehicle back in March 2021. Records reveal a Little Rock police supervisor ordered the officer to, quote, get off the vehicle, and we were not chasing a 12-year-old. But investigators say the officer continued to use his lights and horn to get the child to stop.
If he would have just backed off completely, and they wouldn't have been able to see his lights.
Officers were not technically in pursuit. However, you hear the patrol car engine revving and revving. Even a minute later, going 90 miles per hour without blue lights or a siren. 2 minutes later. Then notice the SUV's brake lights disappear. It would be 12 seconds later and in Saline County.
See, there's the wreck right there.
The vehicle is flipped over.
Cindy says her little Zane died instantly.
He was already gone.
The other two kids were hurt, and in the footage that we've decided not to air, you can hear them crying and screaming for help.
There's really something wrong with this. They messed up, and they just don't want to, tell me.
It wasn't accountable, clear, and transparent.
Little Rock police never told the public what happened. Many city directors say they were left in the dark.
It's an active effort to keep it from getting out that a LRPD police chase ended in the death of a 14-year-old.
I feel like everybody lied to me.
Cindy calls on the prosecutor to investigate if there's any criminal wrongdoing on the officer.
It's really hard, and it hurts, and I don't want another parent to go through what I'm going right now.
The officer that was following that SUV has resigned before disciplinary action can be taken. Another officer was suspended for 5 days. Now, the Little Rock Police Department released a lengthy statement. Most of it we've already hashed out in the story tonight, but there are a few sentences I want to bring your attention to, and it's the part where they admit they should have done more. They said, quote, we acknowledge there was a lack of information provided for this incident and will ensure going forward incidents of this magnitude are shared in a timely manner. While information was limited, on the night of that encounter, more information should have been provided. Laura?
And Mitch, you mentioned Saline County in that story. Deputies there are still investigating. So I'm curious, what did they say about this? And did they know about that pursuit by LRPD?
Well, I'm told by Saline County authorities that they did not know about the pursuit until deputies arrived on the scene of that crash. Saline County authorities tell me that they are only investigating the accident itself. They were not investigating the pursuit. But on that note, Laura, I have sources close inside the assistant chief's office that tell me that the 3 assistant chiefs here at headquarters only learned of this chase today. So there's still a lot of questions that still need to be answered here from headquarters. Live at police headquarters, Mitch McCoy, KARK 4 News.
Mitch, thank you.